good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk Team Up SWV Music. So, man, this millennium is crazy, especially in this era that we're in, because when I was growing up in the 80s and the 90s, when a woman was 63 years old, that woman was in the church, a church mother, Mother Jackson, Mother Jenkins. And that lady was trying to educate the young people for tomorrow, trying to help us get some values in our lives so that we didn't end up on the streets, doing drugs and stuff like that. Okay. That's kind of how I was in the black community. And I'm going to assume that, I didn't know many older white people at that time in Sacramento, but it was somewhat similar for the ones I did know. They were, toward the, end of their lives, some of them, right? And they were doing that. But in today, you can be 63 and still thotting it up, especially because social media has made thotting it up really, really, really popular. And it's not just with the women who are 18 or 25 or 30. You're seeing the thotting it up with Madonna. Now, Madonna is 63 years old, and I don't know what really is she's going on here with this little dusty ass photo shoot that she's doing, okay? And some of these photos are very suggestive of thotting it up. We can't even show all of them because one of them is like, she's under this struggle bed. It probably costs a lot of money because it's Madonna, but she has like these little fishnets on. Now we can't show the one that, she kind of bent over underneath the bed and she can't get up and the coochie is showing. We can't show that one, all right? But 50 Cent saw the clout chasing and the thotting it up, and he roasted her, okay? And he said this: "Theme music! Yo, this is the funniest ish, LOL. That's Madonna under the bed trying to do like a virgin at 63. She shot out if she don't get her old ass up, LMFL." Okay? And then he wrote BBL, not done well. Bars for bars, LOL. Talking about her Brazilian butt lift, okay? And this is what you're seeing here now. A lot of these older ladies getting these little surgeries and things like that. And again, he did post up, Lil Kim next to this owl, right? In a barn. That was hilarious. And basically, a lot of these ladies are getting all these surgeries in an older age. And what it looks like empowerment. It looks like what it is like, your sexuality is what's really going on. You're controlling your sexuality at that age. But it looks desperate to some people. It's almost like when you see an older man, 63 years old, outside with saggy jeans. Think about it. 63 years old, baggy jeans, okay, receding hairline, cornrows, trying to sell a mixtape. What would you say? You would say, God, bro, you're 60 something, man. Like, or you're 45 or you're 50. Like, bro, you're too old to be doing this shit. And you would be right, because he is too old to be doing that, right? You should have some decorum about yourself. But in the case of a lot of these older ladies, they're trying to be sexy so they can appeal to younger guys. Because let's be honest, Madonna's not going to get anybody of value. The same thing with Jada Pinkett. When she was messing with somebody, it was August Alsina. Most of these ladies are trying to appeal to young guys that can't do nothing for them so they can spend the money on them. Right? And it shows, this is what happens when you make the bad decisions in your dating life. Okay? This is what you do. You end up doing this. You end up trying to get attention from guys that you would never date. Think about Madonna. The guys that she would be willing to date right now at 63. She would have never, ever dated those guys at 23, at 28. But when you don't want to settle, or not settle down, right? And get a good man and build a life, this is what happens. And unfortunately, this is not just Madonna. This will be a lot of women. There are going to be a lot of grandmothers with like a lot of face tattoos. Just think about the Summer Walker generation. What will happen, guys? Just think about that. Just think about how hilarious it's going to be for a lot of people. You're going to see 63-year-old grandmothers with tattoos on their neck, on their face, backside tattoos of Little Pookie on there. Ray Ray, this coochie is yours. I mean, it's going to be ridiculous, you know? And then, you know, all their little grandkids will be gunshots! I mean, in Philadelphia, shooting everybody probably. But, you know, this is what's going to be, you know, for the most part. All right? Not all of their grandkids, but, you know, there will be some. All because they want to, you know, have this little empowerment. And the reality is that when you get older, it looks stupid. Okay? To be that old, and this is not hating on age or something, because there's many ladies that are 60-something years old that look good, but take those kind of provocative photos on Instagram. It's showing that, hey, I want to still feel what I'm not anymore. I want to still live in an age that I'm not anymore. And that time is kind of like passed you up. You know, it's just like an old athlete trying to go back and play in the NBA, like Jerry Rice. Imagine him, you know, showing up to the, you know, NFL 49ers camp at like almost 60, trying to play wide receiver. Bro, it's over. I mean, you might look athletic, but you don't have it anymore. You can't play. And Madonna is the same thing. The time has passed you by. At 63, you would feel that at least at this age, you can take photos of yourself, but they don't have to be this provocative. Like what your vagina is showing in some of these pictures. Like they're so bad, I can't even put them on YouTube. You know, like you shouldn't be 63, and then if I put your pictures on YouTube, then they will like, hey, we can't monetize the video. That's not a good thing, you know? And with a lot of young people out there, a lot of young women are actually being, you know, kind of coerced to go this way. And you just can't build societies like that. You know, look at Lizzo. Unhappy with herself, lonely. You know, you look at all these young ladies that Summer Walker does the same thing, you know, out there just dealing with different guys. And then I'm gonna tell you, the behavior like this is what society has to pay for, especially in Black America. We see it all too often. Thick ass grandmas still trying to go out there and impress young guys. You know, kids joining a lot of times in gangs. It's gonna be real because there's no resources there. And people like Madonna, they don't know who they're influencing when they do stuff like this. There are people who look up to you that don't have millions of dollars, and they're gonna go and try to imitate the same thing, and then they can't. So is 50 Cent right? I mean, he was kind of harsh with it, but I will say that at 63, I would expect something different from her. Like, where's the maturity at? For real. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Jump. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell. Check out the first comment at the top. And as you know, the buffoonery remains an all-time high. I'm out.